A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach. And his opponent, Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 101.2 kilos, and he'll have a reach of 193 centimeters.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is...
And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson. Easton assassin Larry Holmes dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab. It's the Brown Bomber. The fighters are ready.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
Lots lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for... Here we go for round one. He just misses with that big right hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He misses with that jab. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You're going to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Beautiful counter shot. That left counter was perfectly timed. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Both men step back for just a moment. That one lands. Back to life now, starting to land some punches. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Joe Louis just got caught.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And this is with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Gets out of the way of that left hand. Neither man really defending themselves. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys bring their hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything. Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes. There's the bell to start round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Counter left hand there. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in the guess.
And that's what saved us from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance without...
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's a counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Kev. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're there with a banger, you've got to be on it and you've got to be confident.
Joe Louis in trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. How is he still on his feet? He threw the hook, didn't land. One punch could change everything in this battle.
One, two, three, 4,
10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Great counter right hand there. His legs are... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous... Back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill.
Joe Louis in trouble. here, or the ref might stop it. What a punch. Good counter-punching from the Brown Bomber in some trouble. It's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
What a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Born in the thunder, slave to the heart.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Do you believe what we're seeing? You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got to swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter-punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Counter-punching for both these athletes.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
He's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. There's a counter shot. Good left counter that lands. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
You're in there with a guy so big in front of you. You've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you're prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you, and push his own weight on him. The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the play.
nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fight has a real good flow to it.
It's everything we dreamt of. It's everything we got excited and giddy for. This is what we're here for.
They both want the knockout. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
I've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. We're going to have excitement. We're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second.
The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. I'm surprised at how inaccurate these fighters have been. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what? I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good left hand. Nice job landing that left counter punch. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Threw the hook, didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They exchange punches. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. So much firepower here. He was in trouble for a while there. Looks like he's starting to get his power back. Looks like they're out of trouble. Got out of the way, that right hook. He just misses with that jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shot. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missed with that jab. He fails to score with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Lands with the right counter. And a counter left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it? Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Fantastic punch. You'd think we'd see more accuracy. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
He parries away that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, look at him now. But it's so important now, this first minute of this next round, get on top of it.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Can't connect with that right hook. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of clutch you out, box the fight and beat them on points.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. That counter shot lands. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What could they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Defense is not an option for these two. Men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Left counter was perfectly timed. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, back.
There's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, or you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This is a high-octane battle. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. He just misses with that big right hand.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Ten seconds left. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? I promise you, all three judges. And there's the bell for round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Just missed with that hook. It's all offense all the time. Left counterpunch will score. And he misses with that jab. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
It's everything we've dreamt of. It's everything we've got excited and giddy for. This is what we're here for.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Perfect counter lands. Nice exchange here from both men. He blocks the hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Why aren't they defending? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Only catching air with that hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem... This is the 10th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? Men step back for just a moment. That left hook missed. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. A lot of swinging and missing here. Left, but doesn't score with it. And misses with that jab. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. That's start 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? Counter punching. Blocks the right hook. Perfect counter shot.
the accuracy. Left punch. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Down goes Fury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back.
Oh. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Tyson. Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.